Who will make the call? In my hand is the commemorative coin. The Lady of Liberty representing heads, and the side is tails. Joe Montana, would you please do the honors of tossing the coin once we get the choice? What is your choice? Tails is the choice. Tails.
Today's running playbook sponsored by LinkedIn Ads. With LinkedIn Ads, every ad gets through to the MVPs you need. Get a $250 credit when you spend $250 on your first campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Kurt Warner, the New England Patriots come in as the AFC champions. When they've got the ball today, what are you looking for?
Well, it starts with running the ball. Drake May has been great in the regular season, has struggled more in the playoffs. They need to establish the run and work their young quarterback into it. One thing that goes into the game for the Patriots is the legs of Drake May. That's been probably his best asset in the playoffs. Could be huge today. Big plays. They have been a big play offense all year. Nobody's thrown the big play, the deep ball better than Drake May. How can they create some of those big plays? And then you protect the football. In a game like this, in the big moment against a really good defense, you can't give the other side any easy opportunities.
And the Seattle Seahawks, the NFC champions, their keys today with their quarterback, Sam Darnold.
Well, they want to play by running the football and play action. That is where Sam Darnold is at his best. They want to stay out of the drop-back game. So can they run the football against this really good Patriots defense that has not allowed more than a 50-yard rusher in the playoffs? JSN, Jackson Smith in Jigba has been their guy all year long. You know coming in, you circle him and say, we got to stop that guy. But nobody's been able to do it. How did the Patriots figure out that puzzle piece to stop JSN and force other guys to beat him? And the last thing is pressure. This New England team has been the best throughout the playoffs at getting pressure on the quarterback. Everybody wants to see Sam Darnold, pressure on him. Can he react and make the right play? That is going to be key.
The field now is completely in shadow, but all the stands across the way immersed in sunshine. The temperature dropping, the wind picking up. We take you live to the field and our Laura Oakman.
Yeah, but usually it takes years for a team to lay the groundwork to become a Super Bowl team. Not these teams. Mike Vrabel's first year in New England. Mike McDonald, second in Seattle. What do they share in common? Culture. I asked players, what's the most important thing they need to establish tonight? Not one said X's and O's. That's usually what I would have here. Seattle's Cooper Kupp said, handle our business, our process. It's about us. Patriots Marcus Jones said, Vrabel's message has been consistent. Embrace the role of what we are and who we are. Stay true to our identity and connection.
Laura, we thank you for that. Time now for the opening kickoff, sponsored by Car Shield. The right play could change the whole game, and when your car breaks down, Car Shield helps protect you from expensive auto repairs. Go to carshield.com. That's the easiest call you'll make.
What's going on?
Again, that's carshield.com.
How we doing, folks? Thanks for joining in and saying hello. Thank you for the thumbs up as well.
Wind, which is blowing from our right to our left. The kickoff coming from our right to our left. Deep back will be Rashid Shaheed, who is at the goal line. In front of him, elevated off the practice squad moments ago, running back Velus Jones. And the kickoff will be Andy Borregales for New England. Patriots in all white, dark blue trim. And the kicker for the Pats approaches the ball, swings his leg through it, end over end, and out of the end zone in a wise thing, keeping it away from the explosive Shaheed of Seattle.
Yeah, you're waiting to see what their approach would be, and we've seen this over the last couple games we've called against Seattle is, hey, we'll put the ball on the 35-yard line. We are not going to give that guy, Rashid Shaheed, an opportunity to make the big play. And I failed to mention that in my keys, but special teams will be huge. Marcus Jones on one side, Shaheed on the other side. Will they kick to them? And if they do, can they make one of those big game-changing plays?
All right. The Seattle Seahawks break huddle at the 35. Darnold is under center. His running back is Kenneth Walker. Flips in a four-man front. He gets the snap. Spins left. Hands to Walker over the left tackle. 35 pass on right 40. He's post one first down, running into his own bench. The Seahawks bench across the way. They'll spot him past the 45. Seahawks. First down, Seattle.
And a good start right there, trying to get Kenneth Walker to the edge with the outside zone play. He is a guy that wants to bounce it because he's got that home run speed. They were able to seal the edge. He gets the corner. Great start with the first down on play number one.
Both these teams like to use extra offensive linemen. Not a part of it right now, but there are three tight ends. First and 10. Here's a quick snap and a handoff, and it goes to Walker over the right tackle and stoned. Nothing there, no place to go. Jelani Tamai is the one to make the stop outside. In fact, they lose about a half yard inside the Seahawks 45.
Well, and you're going to see the interior of this New England Patriots defense is where they are so solid. Landry and Williams and company inside. They are going to push the pocket as they did right there. No crease at all for Kenneth Walker.
George Jelani is the back 45 of Seattle. It's second down and 10. Shotgun for the quarterback. Darnold moves. Smith and Chimba. There's the shotgun snap. He looks into the line, trying for the numbers. It's caught across the way by Barnum, the tight end. Staggers by the 50-45 far sideline. He's down to the 41-yard line in New England. It was a catch and a run on the play of 14 yards. And they are into Patriot territory on their first possession from the 41 of New England.
They're moving fast, coming up here with the no huddle, changing the tempo.
And Hawani will be the back from the 40 of the Patriots. A fake end around, back to pass on the logo. Here's a long pass. Darnold far side, caught over the shoulder across the way. Was it grabbed? Indeed it was. And picked up by Cooper Kupp. And he's all the way down to the 17-yard line of the New England Patriots. It's a gain of 32 through the air.
Two great throws and catches. Marcus Jones in great position on both of the last two plays, but perfect placement of the football by Sam Darnold for big plays.
It's first and 10, shotgun snap from the 17 of the Patriots. Darnold back to pass, pressure, back pedals, sets arching, spiral pass, far side of the field, and incomplete out of the end zone, looking for Smith and Chigba. With the coverage on the play by Christian Gonzalez of New England. Second down and 10 on the opening drive of Super Bowl 60, clock at 12:51.
Smart play there by Sam Darnold. Nothing open, buys a little bit of time, still nothing open. Don't have to force it right here. It's been a good opening drive. Just throw the football away and look for another down.
And Walker, the running back, is back in. Second down and 10. Pass completion to 14 and 32 on this opening drive. 17 in New England. Under center is Darnold. Now stands up and sets its protections. 5 on the defensive line. There's the snap. Here's the handoff. It's Walker. He cuts from left to right. He's over the right tackle. Picks up a couple on the play. Give him 2. And just inside the New England Patriot 15-yard line. It's third down coming up now on the opening drive in a scoreless first quarter.
Third down, good drive right here. Don't have to force it. Biggest thing, you got the momentum. You want to make sure you get points if you're Sam Darnold. If it's there, take it. If not, okay to throw it away. And you feel good with the opening drive. You're able to make a few plays and get some points on the board.
It's third down and 8. In the shotgun is the quarterback, Sam Darnold. Receiver in motion. He's got the ball inside the 15 of New England. 7 on the defensive line. Shotgun snap. 5-man rush. Left side, go far side. Looking for Shaheed. And the corner on the far side of the field. And third and 10, they're going to go for 3 of the Patriots. Hold on to the end zone defensively.
Really good coverage by Carlton Davis. Probably good that ball was wide to the left. If he puts it on the money, Carlton Davis may be going the other direction for 6. Give New England's defense credit. Coming into to this game, 8 possessions inside the red zone for their opponents, only 2 touchdowns. Once again, inside the red zone, nice stop and forcing the field goal.
Jason Myers and the Seahawks will try a 34-yard field goal on the Super Bowl logo. Good snap, ball put down, line cross, kick it away, and good. 3-0. Seahawks have scored first here in Super Bowl 60. And first field goal made throughout the season on our broadcast. to Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. A big thank you to our friends at Barbasol Shaving Cream on celebrating their 20th year sponsoring the NFL in Westwood One. A great partner, an American original Barbasol for over 100 years. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. It's 3-0 Seattle, 11:58 in the first quarter, and this is Westwood One's coverage of Super Bowl 60.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter.
On the opening drive of Super Bowl 60, Kurt Warner, the Seahawks go downfield, get a 33-yard field goal, and are on top 3-zip.
Really good drive.
Sorry about the silence, folks. If you stay with us and you hear that again, it's because there's a commercial on.
Right on the money. A couple good throwaways, not to put the ball in harm's way, and you take 3 points. All about momentum early in these games. You want something good to happen. A lot could happen for that Seahawks offense.
Zamaya's going to kick off into the wind for Seattle in all blue. Navy blue jerseys and blue pants from our left to our right. Drops to the ball, 4 yards away. Swings his right leg through. End over end to Emmett Johnson. He'll take the ball at the goal line up the middle of the 10. On the hash mark the 20. Broke the tackle at the 25. He's on the Super Bowl logo. And up to about the 28-yard line of New England. 28-yard return live to the field and Laura Oakman.
I thought my reports down here were going to be talking about, should I put on my sunglasses? Should I take off the jacket? It was that kind of beautiful for the last 4 hours. The second that ball went on the tee, it changed. The wind is gusty. These scoreboards, the size of the stadium, it flips now. It used to be more straightforward. If wind comes into the corners, the flags are all going in different directions. Gusts say about 13 miles per hour. I see a little bit stronger than that.
All right, Laura, 28-yard line, under center the quarterback, Drake May. First and 10, gets the snap, spins to his right, hands off on the play, goes to Ramondre Stevenson, who runs over the center, past the 30 on the hash to the 34, and he'll pick up 6 on the play for New England. Second down and 4, first quarter clock turned at 11:35.
Now both teams come out, start with a run. A nice little run there by Stevenson right up the middle of the field. Put yourself in second and short. I like the approach. Take some pressure off the young quarterback.
Double tight ends. Right hand under center. Second down 4. 34 the Patriots. Gets the snap. Spins to his left. Hands off on the play. Stevenson staggers. He tries to barge ahead. Gets to the 37 over the left guard. He'll pick up a couple. So at the 37 of the Patriots, it's 3rd and 2 for New England.
And you take a 3rd and 2. Wouldn't be surprised if Josh McDaniels runs the football here, but opens up the playbook. Good threat of a run. Some quick passes. exactly where you want to be on your first third down.
It's an empty backfield, 5 wide. And moving from our right to our left, Drake May. Second, make it 3rd down and 2. He'll bring his running back, Stevenson, back there with him in the gun. 5 yards away from the center. Shotgun snap, short throw, Stevenson. Looking up to the inside, on the 45-yard line. And he works his way from first down, catch and run. On the short throw, the 43-yard line. On the 3rd, and on 2, he was a game of 6 through the air.
I was a little late. I thought he had Stevenson right off the bat. Hesitated, looked to the inside, got it to him late. But Julian Love was right there with an opportunity to get him down on the ground. He makes one guy miss, moves the chains.
After New England, 43, first possession. Great man. And he's close to the first down, picking up about 7 on the play. To the 49-yard line of Seattle on a gain of about 7 yards on that short throw.
Good decision by Drake May. You come off the play action. You're trying to get the shot down the field on the deep corner route. Good coverage. Just dump it down to Douglas. Douglas doing the rest. Tip ball to the outside. Able to bounce back to the inside and pick up a
Second down, 2 on the
I was just going to say they were doing a great job of staying ahead of the chains, right? Getting the early downs is so important against this really good defense. But there's a couple quick throws to the left-hand side. I thought he had a Hunter Henry on the quick stick route. He felt it was a little too tight. He got outside the pocket. Would have loved to see him throw it away right there. Unfortunately, a big loss for the Patriots.
Patriot 45, second down and 20. Shotgun snap to May. It's a 4-man rush. He moves in the pocket, bumps it, starts to the 45 and 50. Far side 45, angling to the sideline. And put on by Ethan Roy after a run of 12 as he angled across the way. Got some yards back on that previous sack. He's to the 44 of the Seahawks. And now it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Patriots and 7:45 in the first quarter.
Teach a waggy tail.
Eyes down the field, not there. Finds a crease. Getting ready to turn the corner. Nice open field tackle by Nick. Even Rory on the outside. He misses that tackle. May is around the edge for another first down.
Seahawks 44. 3rd down, let's call it 9. Shotgun snap. Here comes the blitz. He's being chased and he throws May down that far sideline and no one on. It was Devin Witherspoon who came off the edge like a torpedo. Untouched, uncovered, pressured the quarterback into the throw. It's 4th and 9. And here comes the punting unit on the first possession for the Patriots this afternoon.
Well, Kevin, I know you follow me on Twitter, and every week during the regular season, at least one time a game, I'm going to say have a pressure plan. When a team brings an all-out pressure, you got to have a quick answer. Seattle brought everybody, a cover zero, man-to-man on the back end. Got to get the football out of your hands and have an answer. They did not there. Forces an easy throwaway and a punt by the Patriots.
Bryce Beringer will be punting from our right to our left for New England. Beringer gets the high long snap and punts the ball with his right foot to the near side. Shaheen under looks into the blue skies of Northern California, makes the fair catch at the 9, near the 10 of the Seahawks. 31-yard well-placed punt. It's a 3-0 Seattle lead on a 33-yard field goal. 7:11 to play in the first. You're listening to Super Bowl 60 on Westwood One.
All right, guys, got to shut it off for the commercial.
Don't make me. 10 seconds for station identification.
Here we are, folks. Here we are. Back to the game. Back to the game. All right. Well, here we go. Trying to avoid any legalities. I think I forgot to mute it on the first commercial break, so hopefully they'll just do that and I won't get the video taken down. Thanks for being here, folks. Hope you're enjoying this wonderful Sunday.
He joins Earl Morrall, who started in the Colts loss to the Jets in Super Bowl III, and Chris Chandler, whose Atlanta Falcons fell to the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 33. Both Morrall and Chandler had 3 interceptions in those Super Bowls, and I'm reminded of what you said with Darnold on the first series today. He almost had a couple picks.
He did. They were close, but they were perfect throws. Sometimes you got to see the window, put it in perfect placement, and they led to big plays. It's just got to be smart in those situations. Like I felt he was on that third one, and he just threw it away. After the Patriot punt on their first possession from the Seattle 10 as a shotgun snap. First and 10, the big handoff, drifting back to the goal line to throw. Here's the pass, far side, incomplete, 20-yard line going for Jackson Smith in Jigba, and the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, Sam Darnold, threw into a thicket of defenders, incomplete pass. He did. You don't see many drops by JSN. That ball was right on the money in between 2 defenders. But you're right, a little pressure on the naked bootleg to Sam Darnold. When he let that thing go, I'm like, a lot of white jerseys back there, but a perfect throw to JSN. He just couldn't come down with it.
It's second down and 10 from the 10 of the Seahawks. Darnold is in the shotgun, flanked by his running back Walker. 4 on the defensive line. Arms outstretched. Shotgun snap. 4-man rush. Line punch. Throws short left side. It's caught by Jeffrey at the 14 on the far sideline. He only picked up 4 on the play. They quickly converged on the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Now, 3rd and 6.
Good job by Carlton Davis on the outside, playing the quarterback position in a cover 2 look. So he's got the flat. He fell off a little bit, kept his eyes back to the inside. Jackson Smith-Njigba was a choice route, breaks outside. As soon as he catches it, Davis there to make the tackle.
George Holani is the running back on a 3rd and 6. From the Seattle 14-yard line, quarterback Darnold in the gun, wipes his hands on the white towel off his belt buckle, looks over the defense, beat on that defensive line, shotgun snap, they rush forward, here comes the blitz, he's in, he breaks away, he staggers, he looks, he throws, on balance, down the far sideline, incomplete. For an open Smith-Njigba at the 50-yard line, he bought time, he broke the tackle, but the Seattle quarterback could not get the feet set and the throw accurate. 4th down, here comes the Seahawks bunny unit.
Jalen Hawkins comes off the left-hand side. He's a free hitter on Sam Darnold. He mad at himself that he didn't make the sack. Darnold able to shake it, trying to make a play, just couldn't hold the football long enough for Jackson Smith-Njigba to break open on the deep end. Good job against pressure, or good job with pressure by the Patriots defense.
Here comes the Seattle punt. It is high by Dixon. Jones is under him, waves his right arm. He's on the near sideline, got it on a knee at the 35 of the New England Patriots on a punt of about 50, and a pretty good hang. They got everybody down there, and Jones, an electrifying returner, calls for the fair catch. 6:07 first quarter. Seahawks took the opening drive. They got a field goal, 3-0 over the Pats. You're listening to Super Bowl 60 on Westwood One.
I am Steve Smith, Sr., former NFL wide receiver. That's me.
Hey, we'll come over here while this is going on. Hope everybody's having a great day out there. Let's start this show off properly. Welcome to the channel, Speed Freaks, Wing Nuts, Gearheads, Nutballs, friends, family, and beyond. Mike Miller's in the house. What's going on, Texas? Yeah, he's here somewhere. He was anyway. Hopefully everybody's still hanging out. I'm just, I got a pork shoulder. I cut it all up, boiled the bones out for the dog. And she's been gnawing them up, but Got some onions and some potatoes in there going for afterwards. A little celery, a couple of fresh basil leaves, and then back here I got some. This is birch bark. I was making some birch liquor. A branch fell down. And you just steep that, chop it up, steep it, and filter it out. And then I got this jug down here with some pine in it too. And then you can hand tan skins if you want to get a rabbit or a deer or whatever. So, little safety meeting. Let me turn this fan back down. Hopefully you guys can hear what's going on. Whoa, we gotta pause the sound.
Welcome back to Northern California, the San Francisco Bay Area, in Santa Clara. Kevin Harlan with Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner. We're in the Granger broadcast booth here in Santa Clara. Laura Oakman is down on our sidelines this afternoon. At work every day is game day. Give your crew an edge with Granger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry when you call clickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger for the ones who get it done. 3-0 Seahawks, who have just punted. And here come the Patriots. They'll take over at their own 36, 1st and 10.
Good job by the defense there to force that 3 and out. Get it back for your offense. Offense decided to put in an extra offensive lineman here.
Ravion Henderson is the running back. The quarterback is Drake Mann. He's under center with the 1st and 10. At his own 36, he gets the snap. He turns to his left. He takes the handoff. Moves up in the pocket. Throws on the run. Line drive long down the middle. Clock 45. Grab right there, and Diggs is the one to grab it. Maybe Gucci, who gets the ball. It's a 21-yard pickup. It's thrown right down the middle over the hash mark to the 43-yard line of Seattle. It is a 1st and 10. Good-looking throw by May.
With an extra big fella. Tell everybody on the other sideline we're going to run the football. Come out with the play action. Diggs does a nice job of finding the hole as May steps up in the pocket. Really good throw on the run.
Henderson the back. Shotgun snap. Seattle 43. Handoff Henderson. Hit behind the line once. Got a play and then was brought down by Byron Murphy.
It's a big dog. It's a lot to handle, man.
Terrific. They throw for a 3-yard loss.
I know how they get when they grow up. You gotta get them trained, man.
And the clock is at 5:15.
They'll run you over. And bigger than a Rottweiler.
Thomas right there. He's in the backfield. As soon as the handoff happens, forcing the stop of the feet. Then the rest of the Blue show up in a hurry.
2nd down, let's call it 14 from the 47-yard line of Seattle. May is in the gun. Flanked by the running back, Henderson. 4 wide, 5 on the line. They rush 5. Here's a short pass caught by Henderson on the lunch at the 50. Falls ahead, brought down on the near sideline at the 48. He loses a yard. The 48 of the Seahawks, right in front of the Patriot bench below us. Now 3rd and 14 for New England, trailing 3-0 here in the 1st.
Really good play by Joe. Drops down to more of a safety position as they bring an all-out blitz to the backside. Drake May's got to get rid of the football. And Joe right there to make the tackle.
6 in the secondary. Stevenson's the back. Get the guard on the NFL logo. 48 of Seattle. In second is quarterback Drake May. The snap is there. Drifting back 7. Passes up. He's going to brought down. Sacked on the play by Witherspoon. He's coming twice and pulled up a play. Losing 10. And they're back to the New England 42 on a play by the Seattle defensive back.
So many versatile players on the back end, including Witherspoon. Really good corner, but he comes off the edge. And once again, a free hitter. Nobody there to block him. He just weaves his way around the offensive lineman to Drake May. Every time they brought pressure, they force a mistake by the Patriots.
Tail Ringer will punt, right-footed boot, end over end. Shaheed back, looks into the blue sky, and catch at the 7. On the near side of the 10. Broke the tackle, then he spun down from the side. And inside the 15 and the 13 of the Seahawks. And it is a return of 7 on a punt of 50. And the Seattle Seahawks will take over again with 3:29 to go in the 1st. They lead on a 33-yard field goal on the first drive of the game. And you're listening to Super Bowl 60 on West 1. with O'Reilly
Whoa,
It's
whoa,
free.
whoa.
Ask for
I tried to turn the volume down on this. I guess it doesn't matter at this point anyhow. Just wanted to hang out and listen to the game. Glad some people been stopping in to say hi. Blew up there for a minute, said like 25 people. I don't know what happened. Algorithm liked it for a second for some reason, but yeah. So hope you're all having a great week, or you had a great week. Snowing here like crazy. We got another like 8-10 inches, and just got what was about 14, 18 inches a few days before that. So then I guess they're calling for another storm here within a week.
Got him in, and now it's a cozy.
What? May had her shots, her heartworm shots. So that's why she's got the bald spots on the back there. They had to do an intramuscular shot into her spine. So she's been on some medication to keep the swelling down and help her relax. She's doing all right, though. She's mowing them bones down, that's for dang sure. What do you think, Mary, huh? What do you think about that? Are you eating bones? Are you eating bones, girl? Let me see. Let me see that face. Is that a bone-eating face? Oh, yes, she's a good girl. Of course you are, Mary.
Trusted auto insurer, protecting.
Pets, Galentine's, and more. Simple, so you can plan the special night. Welcome back to Santa Clara. Kevin Harlan along with Hall of Fame quarterback, MVP, Super Bowl winner Kurt Warner. Our rules analyst, the great Gene Steratore. And on the sideline, Laura Oakland. It's 3-0 Seahawks at the end of one, most of the second quarter. And it's sponsored by Macy's. Valentine's Day is this Saturday, February 14th. Macy's digital gift guides and curated collections make it easy to shop for all of your loves. With fast shipping, buying online, pickup in store, and same-day pickup, Macy's makes Valentine's Day gifting meaningful and simple. Learn more at Macy's.com. Be like Kurt Warner. Buy your partner a box of chocolates, which you did, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You got it. They're announcing right now the class of 2026 Hall of Fame group that's down there. Pretty special class. Obviously, my buddy Larry Fitzgerald in the class, Drew Brees, Adam Vinatieri that took the Super Bowl from him. Yeah, I had to say that. Luke Kuechly, obviously a great linebacker. Then the great Roger Craig here in San Francisco. Pretty cool class. It was cool. I got a chance to announce them at the honors on Thursday night and celebrate with my buddy. But congratulations to each and every one of them. I can't wait until August and we can welcome them in camp.
You'll be there, won't you? Laura Oakland is on our sideline.
Let me give a quick injury update. The Patriots defensive side, Jelani Tabai, was in the blue tent and ran out of the tent like a rocket, shirtless, with about 3 athletic trainers and doctors following him into the tunnel, into the locker room. Right now he's questionable with the shoulder.
It's a 2nd down and 5. Shotgun snap and a quick throw, short up the middle and incomplete. Looking for the tight end, Hunter Henry. There was pressure, there was congestion, and it was an incompletion on the pass between the hash marks up the middle. 3rd and 5 for the New England Patriots. We're 5 seconds into the second quarter.
Man, all kinds of things happening there. It was an RPO, a little bit of pressure. He had Hunter Henry, left the ball back behind him there. And there was a chance for an interception on the other end. But Bryant didn't see the football, he just looking for the hit.
Patriot 37 in the gun, 3rd and 5. Trey May looks at the 6 in the secondary, gets the shotgun snap, he hands. Tried to go over the guard, stopped at the line, lost the yard, back to the 36 of New England, losing 1, 4th and 6. This will be, it appears, our 5th consecutive punt of Super Bowl 16.
And you don't want to say that they don't have confidence in their young quarterback. We talked about how he hasn't played great in the playoffs. Another miss on the play before the Hunter Henry, but 3rd and medium, if you hand the football off, looks like they're saying, hey, play a little bit more conservative right now. We're winning the battle defensively. Let's make sure it's all about field position here early in this one.
New England's Beerlinger will get a little warm snap and his right-footed punt into the wind, sails down the middle, Shaheen waving his right arm, goes under it, makes a catch, a fair catch. Outside the numbers, a 40-yard punt. He's at about his 24-yard line. Hang time of 5-7. That ball got some serious air. And here come the Seattle Seahawks once again. With Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner, Kevin Harlan. We're in the Granger broadcast booth here in Santa Clara. Game changer, Scott on Granger for professional-grade products, fast delivery, and free technical support. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by to get what you need. All right, here come the Seattle Seahawks. They're at their own 24. In the pistol is Darnold. He'll get the secondary.
Now that's their all-pro DB. And I see why Sam Darnold took the shot on the post, got the safety to hesitate for a second, and as you said, would have been a completion other than the right hand of Christian Gonzalez. All I'll say is Jackson Smith and Jigba was running a deep over, and he was wide open on the play. Not necessarily a bad decision, but had an opportunity for a big play if he went elsewhere.
Beyond 24, shotgun snap, and to Walker went laterally on the 20 to the near side, broken down the 25, up the near sideline 30. He's on the 40, up the near sideline 50. He goes to the Patriot territory at the 46. Knocked out of bounds on the near sideline. Running rush shot, picks up 30 on the play. A 30-yard run, and a first down for Seattle at the New England 46.
Great job right there, sealing the edge, and he is a home run hitter if he can get to the outside.
First and 10, here's a deflected ball thrown by the quarterback Darnold, who tried to go short, coming to the near side. It's incomplete. It's second down and 10, and the Seahawks at the 46 of the Patriots, leading early second quarter, 3-0.
Well, they've seen it twice now when Kenneth Walker has been able to get the edge, get to the outside. Two big plays in the run game, something they're going to continue to try to do. Set it up inside and see if he can bounce it and get out in space.
First big explosive play. It's second down and 10 with the Patriots on defense. Here's the handoff. It goes to Walker over the left tackle, the 40. On the numbers, the 40. And over the far side, the 20. And then he tries to skip on his way into Gonzalez, and he's forced out of bounds at the 17-yard line of the New England Patriots on a run at 29 on the heels of a run at 30. He's got 59 yards and 2 carries, and look at them now with the Seahawks in the red zone.
And a great job setting up his block. It was just an off-tackle play to the right-hand side. Looked like there was color. He dipped to the inside. That color moved inside. He was able to find the hole and once again bounce it outside for the big play.
New England 17, Seattle quarterback. Darnold under center, the snap, the spin, the handoff to Walker, the hesitation, breaks one tackle. And he tried to break it Evers, who ran laterally on the 20, then he was brought down by Grayson out of the secondary, who came shooting through for the Patriots, throwing him for a 2-yard loss. It's back to the 19 in New England, and second down and 12 for Seattle. Our clock at 12.5 in the second quarter.
I mentioned it a little bit earlier that Seattle got to the red zone. The New England defense has been now just 2 touchdowns.
Hey, if you made it this far, folks, thanks for staying with us. We hope you gave us a thumbs up and subscribed. And we'll look forward to seeing you again. I'm going to try to put this on the TV, watch the rest of it. It was nice trying to visualize it, you know, using the auditory sense instead. So try to create some new neural pathways in the brain and help that regenerate and rejuvenate and grow and remember and recall and recollect and respond, all that good stuff. So till we see you next, be well, harm none, peace.